Welcome back, villains, to some more Pokemon Team Rocket Edition. Last episode, we saved the Sevi Islands from Maxie and Archie. They caught Groudon and Koga, managed to beat them both. Zeus came, wiped their memory, sent them back to Hoenn, and then took the legendary Pokemon, and basically kind of threatened us, was like, yo, don't try and stop me because I only used 50% of my power against you, and I don't want to have to use 100 because I'll basically destroy you. But he's gone to Johto because he needs to get, I guess, the 6 Titan Pokemon. Obviously 3 of them being Rayquaza, Groudon, Koga, and apparently someone in Johto's got one. So I assume we'll find out more about that once we go to Johto. I don't think we can do anything with Andra at the moment. Maybe we'll come back once we progress the story a little bit more. But she's still just outside the ruins doing nothing. So let's go back to Vermilion because Giovanni called us. And we've got some matters to discuss. I'm not sure what's going to happen next, but I'm hoping this is not the end. I'm really hoping this is not the end. So let's go to Celadon, because I know that Kanto and Sevi are done, like translated into English, and then Johto isn't at the moment. So fingers crossed we've still got a bit more to play through. Right, so I don't know if he's going to be in his like main secret base or just down here. Because last time he was just in this base, so we'll see. Right, to the 4th floor. I'm coming, boss. You call and I come right away. Oh, no, you're not here. Okay. So he's in his secret base. So there's got to be some pretty important information then. He doesn't want the other grunts finding out. A bit more to the right. And we want to go through this one. Yeah. Oh, Voltsy. Fantastic. You look a bit changed. I wouldn't say you've exactly been taking it easy on your vacation. Am I wrong? First and foremost, I must give you some unfortunate news. Oak has completely vanished from the map. After the events at the leak, we agreed to confine him to his laboratory in Pallet Town, but he's found a way to disappear. We suspect he might be scheming something with Blaine, the other traitor who, curiously, has also vanished. Meanwhile, Fuji is still under arrest, fortunately with his return looming. But I haven't brought back my top rocket to talk about Oak. The task I'm about to assign you is much more momentous for the history of our region. Listen. For as long as anyone can remember, Kanto citizens with open minds, those who have looked beyond the original 150, who've known other regions and travelled to neighbouring Johto or distant Hoenn, asked a question. Why isn't there a Pokemon in Kanto with the characteristics of Ho-Oh, Groudon, or Rayquaza? A pattern seen in all known regions without exception, except for Kanto, which is quite peculiar. Several theories emerged trying to answer this question. Some scientists and researchers claimed it was Mew. However, we can't group Mew with Rayquaza or Lugia. It aligns more with the profile of Jirachi in Hoenn or Celebi in Johto. Some argue that Kanto lacked a Pokemon of such caliber. The most it had was Dragonite and Mew, both capping the region's power at 600 base stats. After all, Kanto's history might not have provided the conditions for a Lugia or Ho-Oh to develop here. In that sense, it might be a matter of mere chance, resulting in a curious coincidence. However, one last group of researchers points out that such a Pokemon would indeed exist, and the only reason we don't know it is precisely that. We haven't found it yet. The last theory breaks down into 2 others. One says that we don't know this Pokemon because of its elusive nature. The other claims its power is so great that it exceeds heavyweight legendaries from other regions, hence making it far more reachable for any human. Maybe it's both. Or none. I don't know. Okay, so this topic has always intrigued me, Voltsy. The existence of such a Pokemon could reshape our perception of Kanto. Between our mission to free Kanto from Lance and the scarce information on this matter, Team Rocket paused this issue. However, with Kanto on the mend and the events during your vacation, it's time to kickstart this investigation. Since Silph became our ally, I've had the opportunity to meet several times with their president. Voltsy, the thing is, our last meeting, this topic came up precisely, and Silph actually has a huge private library in their lower floors, off limits to the public. Silph isn't just Kanto's most successful company, but also one of the oldest. In that private library, there are some documents talking about the existence of a Pokemon that could match the hierarchy of a Lugia or a Ho-Oh, or even more. Your mission is quite simple, Voltsy. You just return to Silph and speak with the receptionist to get access to the lower floors. Thus you could reach those potentially revealing documents. It's not just me. Silph President was excited about your return to Silph. In that sense, you won't encounter any opposition. Your task is to simply gather as much information as possible about this topic. Search for any clues that brings us closer to said Pokemon. Do you understand? Alright, Voltsy, remember, the Silph receptionist will get you into the lower floors. Say hi to the president for me if you run into him. That's all. Okay. This honestly sounds like a banging mission. So there's a legendary Pokemon in Kanto that's stronger than Lugia, stronger than Ho-Oh. We just don't know about it yet. I wonder if it'll be like a beta Pokemon or a Fakemon completely. Oh, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. So let's make our way to Silph, and then we'll go to this library. One. I wonder where it could be. Mewtwo's gonna get a little bit jealous. Mewtwo's like, I'm the strongest in Kanto. Not anymore, Mewtwo. Not anymore. Alright, so let's fly to Saffron. Go to Silph and speak to the receptionist. And that will take us to the lower floors. So the receptionist should be here. Yo! Oh yes, so you're the guy who was going to come in name of Rocket to see our library? You're so lucky, you know it. So nobody outside of this company has ever entered here, and only our most prominent employees can enter there, except for our president. Oh, I was looking at the plants, thinking the plants to move, but so he's expressly make it known that you are welcome to enter whenever you want. From now on, you'll be able to access our lower floors only by interacting with my computer. Good luck with your search. Okay. Oh, you want to fight? You're the one who arranged the encounter between Giovanni and our president? Yeah, I thought I was going to get through here without any problems. If you want to fight, you want to fight. I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Ooh, manly sneeze. Alright, Alakazam, we probably should switch out. Let's go for a Leech Life. Still, all the trainers around here super weak compared to us. Super strong. I think it's time though after this fight. Probably should put XP share on Zora so we can train you up a little bit. And Ninetales, yeah, let's go Nidoking. And then we just go for a Earthquake. And then you dead. Easy. Right, so let's put on XP share. Okie dokie. Just gonna double check, like you don't evolve with a Firestone or something, do you? I'm not sure if this thing evolves or not. I was gonna look at the Pokedex, but we don't have a Pokedex. Most folks are just keeping the societal wheel turning, but we're here to be part of that few who want to expand our base and take humanity to the next level. I never thought I'd say this, but I extend my respects to a Team Rocket member. Thanks to you, tyranny in this region has finished. I feel ashamed of all the police officers who worked for Lance and collaborated in that damn mass dictatorship. Right? Wait, I'm going on the other side before we go a little bit deeper. These guys might give us something or say something. So you're here just because our chief totally believes in you. Cool, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. So what I'm reaching this point, it indicates that you've successfully broken away from that dormant side of Kanto. Still fixated on the belief in only 150 Pokemon, we're here to bring together and document the most notable things we've discovered beyond those limits. Ooh, Darmanitan, okay. Do a little bit of research on other Pokemon. Oh man, that's a lot of information. Alright, so let's go deeper down. Because that does not look like a library. Our security has improved significantly since Team Rocket Assault. Don't trust me? Bring it on! I think I trust you, Espeon, let's go into Crobat, Leech Life here. Let's go into Venusaur. Giga Drain! Nice, and Persian, back in Nidoking. Go for that Brick Break. And last one, Vileplume. Do we have a Fire type move? We don't, but we've got Ice Beam. That'll do. Alright, sup? Many folks overlook the nuances of probabilities, handling a 1 in 1,000 scenario almost identically to a 1 in a million. That's the charm of games like the lottery. Doesn't quite cut it for a Silph scientist. Now that we've put Lance in his place, our relationship with Johto may improve. May even establish connections with the neighbouring region. Back in the day, the king used to take a 10% cut from the crops of his folk as a protection fee. Now Lance almost did the same, but in reverse. You know what that means? Simple, the Kanto folks get to keep 10% of what they produce, while Lance and his crew snatch the rest. The funny thing is, most people clap for the guy choking them, calling him their saviour. Just gotta show how twisted reality can get, right? Well, there's loads of guys around here. Let's Poison Jabia. Cloyster, let's I guess I go for break. Oh, you just lived with the spikes, that's fine. And now we can get that sweet Zoroark. That Zoroark grew a level. And Electrode, go Nidoking. Earthquake, finish it off. And Zoroark time! Woo! The sprite for Zoro in this game looks so cute. Can't wait to see Zoroark sprite, man. Gotta say, like, any Pokemon like Gen 6 onwards, seeing it in sprite form, it always looks so good. And Suri and Zoroark, such a badass. So good. Your move at the Pokemon League, it made a huge difference for us. We're free from Lance's control, and now we can keep our secrets in the place. Silph is like a second home for you and your gang, Rocket. Nice. Gonna make sure those cops who are on Lance's side and let all that unfair stuff happen here end up in prison. Good, there's a lot of people here. Oh my god, this place is massive. What am I even doing? I was gonna talk to everyone, but it's just... there's so much. There's so much. There's a Chansey there. Do I go down even more? I'm gonna speak to everyone a little bit later on just to make sure they don't give us anything, but... there's just so much. This is massive. Nice and Arcanine, just keep earthquaking. Easy. Alright, let's get healed up. Is this the library then? Oh, stop there. Even someone of your caliber must demonstrate their worth to cross this point and access the knowledge stored here. Hope you haven't been slacking since the Lance encounter. On guard! I mean, I haven't really been slacking. Just haven't really battled anyone that's anywhere near Lance's level. That Lance battle, still, I reckon if I had to battle Lance now, with this team, I think I'd still struggle. Lance was just insanely strong. Insanely strong. Luckily, all the experience we're getting now and getting our new Pokemon, hopefully when everyone's kind of like in the 80s, maybe we'll stand a bit more of a chance. Let's go for Origin Pulse, nice. Okay, so, what are we doing here? You again, Voltzy. Me? Oh, Miguel. President already informed us that soon a Rocket could pay a visit to this privileged place. Don't know why I'm not about who's in charge. As you can see, a Rocket admin, you're not the only one who has managed to climb and ascend. My extensive knowledge and obsession with fossils attracted the attention of Silph, who along with Bill's recommendation placed me in the best position to investigate them thoroughly. This one. Now that I've achieved my goal, I care little about what you or may not be seeking around here. I've assembled the team I've always wanted to, and it can only get better as I advance my research. Nonetheless, you don't get the chance to battle with someone like you every day, the one who finally took down Lance. Turns out I didn't just lose to anyone, even though that's how it might seem to the eyes of Kanto. All in all, challenging the real Kanto champion is the perfect way to test the primal power of my fossils. Okay, bring it on! I like all these recurring characters and they still get like story time, it's nice, but Relicanth, that's easy. Origin Pulse! We got Water Absorb, baby, you can't hurt me! Haha! Aerodactyl, I guess I could stay in. Just don't go for a rock type move, and okay, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna really hurt. Great. Let's go Kaboodops. Surfia, oh no. Whew, that was close. Credilli. Let's go Crobat. Try Gunk Shot. Nice, good job. Moldo, I'm gonna go for a Mud Snap. Leech Life. Ooh, it's fine, it's fine. I have a Leech Life. Don't know why you try to go for Earthquake, but you do you. I'm gonna go Gunk Shot. Sort of got enough damage to take you out, but it's fine. Venusaur, Giga Drain. Any more? Almost all, that's easy. Giga Drain again. Gonna quickly go back to the Chansey to get healed up, because, yeah, it took a little bit of damage there. Just because there's like another fight to do. Ha! Seems like things haven't changed despite our encounter. I suppose I should acknowledge the role you've played. Facing someone of your skill level has pushed me further than I expected. Nonetheless, my research is still ongoing. With Aerodactyl and all the known fossils from Kanto and Hoenn in my possession, it's time to delve deeper into our understanding of them, and that's why Silph brought me on board. According to my theories, the genuine potential of fossils is significantly different from what they originally possessed in the wild. A considerable portion of their essence is lost during the resurrection process. So I'm going to try to show this from now on. As long as they don't mess with my search, you can do whatever you want, right? Sure. Right, let me quickly get healed up. And then continue on. Right, any cool things? What's this? Just Dark Mana 10. And this is Wishy Washy. Got 2 statues here. Does nothing. Hi. From great athletes, they become Greek gods and finally ended up as pitiful failed experiments. To what extent is it viable to boost performance at all costs, sacrificing everything else? Perhaps something so extraordinarily superhuman ceases to be inspiring precisely because of that, being so bursting with everything that it cannot serve an inspiration and example to anyone. Likewise, how would we view a Pokemon with 150 in every stat? Perhaps far from being admirable, it's so beyond our parameters and possibilities that we lose interest in it, knowing that we can never replicate it. Alright, it's an item here. Ooh, Focus Blast. That's honestly not too bad. Complicated words. Oh, it's Bill. Of course it's Bill. So, you're after that Essence Pokemon, huh, Voltsy? I am. When you took me down at Silph to push forward your plot against Lance's government, you really showed me the ropes, I gotta say. You showed that even a rocket can have a great team. I underestimated what regular Pokemon could do with good training, and you took it to the next level by beating Red and then Lance, who ruled Kanto for the last 10 years. Thanks to your performance in the Pokemon League, you freed Kanto from the invisible yoke under which Lance subjected its inhabitants. However, you also put an end to the series of privileges that government provided me. Nonetheless, I have a knack for maintaining my contacts, and my relationship with Silph has always been positive. As a result, they've assigned me to lead one of their major projects, something I was planning to undertake on my own, unlocking Porygon's maximum potential. Look, I'm not done collecting or anything, but Kanto's old news. I've got all I need from here. Bagged the legendary birds, nabbed all the fossils, and even got a Dragonite. My Pokedex is almost full with 149 Kanto Pokemon. It's just Mew, gone for ages. That's plain hard to get, but who knows where it is anyway. Not even worth worrying about. Oh, you're here for that mystery Pokemon, huh? Yeah, I remember. Do you really think, Rocket, that if I thought there was a chance of such a Pokemon existing, I wouldn't be out there looking for it? I've read the documents about that invention, and I've checked with my own hands that nothing they claim exists. Those documents must have been written by religious fanatics rather than based on real empirical knowledge. Don't you believe me? The documents are right there, at the end of my desk. You can verify it yourself. Oh, okay. Hang on, Voltsy, not too fast. You're gonna battle, aren't you? Hey, I just told you I'm working on new Porygon prototypes. You don't even care to ask about it? Do you really hate me that much? I mean, yeah, we've had our differences, but I thought you'd be interested in hearing about the cool stuff Porygon can do. Not really. Instead of reading those boring docs written by some dude who just made up non-existent Pokemon to avoid dealing with their own problems. FYI, we've just cranked up Dragonite's base power with our latest update, following Porygon 2's evolution line instead of that messed up Porygon Z one. Oh wait, that Pokemon offensive is top-notch in Kanto. Isn't that what it's all about, Voltsy? Forget about superstitions, we're talking about some serious numbers here. Oh, by the way, our latest calculations show that my current team of 6 Pokemon has outmatched the power level of the team Lance used to conquer Kanto. Oh no. You know, the one that you battled at the Hall of Fame? So you think this badass team could also take down the toughest trainer around? Oh snap, you're gonna be harder than Lance? Okay, I'm a little bit worried. Excited, because finally we're gonna have a battle that's worthy of our team, but so far it's not too bad. I can break you. Nice. Dragonite, ugh. Don't outrage and kill me in one hit. Oh, an earthquake. Come on, live. Oh, you suck. Alright, let me try again. Ice Beam. Earthquake's gonna come in. Live. Yes! There you go. See, that's all you have to do. Never mind, that does like nothing. Wow, I thought that would do a lot more. Okay, let me go Gunk Shot. Kill that Dragonite. Nice. Zapdos. Ooh. Okay. go Nidoking. And we'll try a Poison Jab. Go on, go on. It's not too bad. Crobat can finish you off. Nice. Oh, I guess Articuno and Moltres. Gunk Shot, come on, big damage. Big damage, go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh, you're so lucky if I can finish you off. And last but not least, we're going to have... Oh, Porygon free? That was Moltres, I thought it was the last Pokemon. Oh, snap. Oh, it looks so sick. I think I've seen this like design before. I think it was like a Mega Porygon in another game. Now let's go Gunk Shot. Critical hit, nice. I think I'm just gonna revive just in case. Just in case. Let's go with Crobat. Can I outspeed you? I can't. I mean, definitely not as strong as Lance. No way. Lance was so much stronger, but Porygon 3 was sick. Let's fly it. Ooh, another fly. Oh, good. Dang, I gotta say, your team is on another level. It's the Crobat, man. The Crobat's too good. But dude, never thought I'd lay eyes on a Pokemon like Porygon 3. Not in my craziest dreams. It's almost perfect. With its type combination giving it free immunities, insane offense, and wicked speed. If only its physical defense didn't suck. Despite your victory over me, I comprehend how someone as formidable as Lance could also suffer defeat. However, do not assume that I have concluded my endeavors. Rocket, I hold respect for my adversaries and extract lessons from our encounters. There remains significant ground to cover in unlocking Porygon's utmost potential, though I suspect we are nearing a plateau where enhancements will yield marginal returns. We'll persist in elevating that trajectory before reaching a point where further improvements become practically negligible. That law of diminishing returns is no joke, dude. So, back to the grind. Since I can't find any new Pokemon to add to my collection, I'm pretty stoked about this project. If you can't get more rare and powerful Pokemon, why not just make your own, right? I guess. The legend of the Essence Pokemon, the one that gives meaning to Kanto. The establishment of Lavender Town and its Pokemon Tower to the south of Rock Tunnel is not mere chance. It was there when its first inhabitants managed to establish contact with what they called the Essence Pokemon. Unlike other Pokemon, this entity did not have a defined form. It could manifest itself in any place or form. It is a Pokemon of such power and presence that it's part of every pixel that makes up Kanto. In every good or bad action, moment of calm or enlightenment, the Essence Pokemon will be there, simply observing the unfolding events of the Kanto region, sensitive to the moment of uncertainty before action. A being of such nature, omnipresent, and for some, also omnipotent, could not be categorized within the parameters that govern the rest of Pokemon. The mere act of categorization would be automatically result in a reduction of the authentic complexity of such a being. However, those early inhabitants of Lavender Town reached such a level of spirituality that they managed to make contact with the Essence Pokemon, forming a cult around this being. Enlightened by the wisdom of the Essence Pokemon, they lost all attachment to the material world, and with it, contact with the rest of the population of Kanto, to the extent that, over generations, no one now lives to remember the existence of this cult, much less that of the Essence Pokemon. If the legend is true, such a cult still exists, hidden in some corner of Lavender Town. Okay, so we need to go to Lavender Town then to solve this mystery. Right, so let's get out of it. Can I just like escape rope out? Hey! That helps. So let's, I guess, go and return to Giovanni. Get healed up first as well, because that build battle was pretty tough. And maybe Giovanni can give us a little bit of an idea of where to go next. Well, obviously we're going to go to Lavender Town, but whereabouts do we need to look? Right, 4th floor. Turn the computer, and then off we go. Back to Giovanni's room. I'm back, boss! And now, what information did you uncover, Voltsy? A little bit of this and that. From what you're telling me, the text you read doesn't even question the existence of that Pokemon. It takes it for granted, and it seems to be closer than we think, in Lavender Town. But where exactly? The Pokemon Tower is the only notable place? We've explored every inch of it. Perhaps it's one of those places impossible to access. except for those who already know where it is. If that were the case, we would remain without knowing the truth. Voltsy, we need to explore every option. I can't send loads of soldiers to comb through every bit of Lavender Town, looking for some ancient hidden passage. That would raise too many suspicions. However, with only those present here knowing about this, you can discreetly be the one to investigate every corner of Lavender Town in search of something that has gone unnoticed for countless generations. You'll be chasing a mirage, Voltsy. Nevertheless, the legend doesn't specify that such a cult must necessarily be in the center of Lavender Town, or even the current Pokemon Tower. Perhaps we should also consider the outskirts as potential options. Both the end of Route 10, the entrance to Lavender Town, and the start of Route 12 to the south of Lavender Town would fit the description in the legend. That concludes it, Voltsy, and bear in mind, every step you take could be new pages are being added to recent history of Kanto. Perhaps we'll uncover something that should have been known a long time ago. Okay, so I just have to find something in Lavender Town. This is gonna be fun. I have no idea where to start looking. I'm just gonna start from the top of Lavender Town, like just at the exit of Rock Tunnel, and comb and click on everything. Comb every corner, click on every like rock or suspicious looking thing. But this is probably a great place to end this part off. Next episode, we will go around Lavender Town and try and figure out where this hidden passage is. Thanks for watching. Peace.